All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. The name is Hassan, and this channel is about my struggle to become a profitable day trader. I'm here streaming live every market opens. You guys can see my entries and exits, the wins, the losses, all that good stuff. If that's your type of thing, hit that like button for me and subscribe. Let's get to it. Today, I'm here to go over my trades, and I feel like I have a lot of days that start off really well. It's looking like we're gonna have a monster day, and then it's red at the end. Um, let's start with ENPH. Wasn't a 15. Was it a 5? Wasn't a 5. Let's check out the 2. All right, I think ENPH was a 2-minute that I was a bit late to the party on. I just kind of had a high entry. I wanted to get in at the break of this candle. Um, but I slipped up a lot, like a lot. Like the top of this candle was a 112.59. I got in at 113.22. That's 60 cents away. Like that's a lot. That was a really bad entry there. The ad was nice. Pretty much made it good with the ad, and then started adding more here. Moved my stop up under this little low here. And really the right thing to do was to take profits up here. If not on this peak, then underneath this red candle, you know. Um, and I have the instincts to get out on these because I see this. I've seen this so many times. Part of it is just being in other trades and my attention is spread around, which I did better with today. I did better with today. Um, um, I felt a lot more chill, a lot more reserved. When I got into 3 trades, I was like, all right, that's it. I did end up getting into Baidu, which was regrettable. This is the move that really pushed me over 3R, which is what my goal was, to not exceed on the day. Jumping into Baidu, and it wasn't even a good play at all, but we'll come back. Well, let's see. EMPH was, this was a late entry, 2-minute ORB slash breakover VWAP. Great ads, did not take profit. -1R. And then my second entry, which I believe this one was a 5 or a 15. Okay, it was a 5. Yeah, so my second entry was here, which wasn't good. Like, these are really aggressive candles pulling back. And it really just came right back in. Like, buyers didn't hold it up at this new level they created, you know? So you just got to pay attention to those things. Like the chart's telling you what you need to know, right? Like it broke over this level and then it failed and crashed back through horribly. And then this is just like a retest before going to the downside. This is what needs to be avoided, you know? Um, yeah, just like a really aggressive pullback, a lower low. Lots of reasons not to take that second trade. Second entry was a 5-minute breakover VWAP. Lower high, lower low. Not a good play. Stopped. Did stop break even on this second trade though. PayPal, man, PayPal looked like it was gonna be pretty cool. Not really a big mover though. I think that's kind of what was a little tricky with it because I kind of had bigger expectations. But I mean, I remember feeling very strongly when it was up here, man, I should probably raise my stop. But I mean, and then just how far away from VWAP it was. It was very clear to raise my stop at least to this level, right? But I did not. I did not. Just always being so hopeful that maybe it'll keep going and turn into this parabolic winner. Like literally every thing I get in, it's like I have delusions of grandeur of this being the one that makes me 10R, you know. I gotta the home runs should be accidents. Honestly. The home runs should be accidents. I think the best thing, I mean, if I really want home runs, is to chase up that first run and get it as high as I can get it and sell like 60 to 80%. And then I can leave the last leg for break even. But I really don't like doing that because a lot of times the last leg crashes out. Like it's like I'm circling back to just take the 3R, man, and be cool. But man, them 4 or 5R trades really help offset a lot of losses. I haven't really found that one take profit strategy that really. I think I like what I've been doing though, raising my stop to break even at 2R and raising it to 2R at 3R, 4R, you know, just keep moving up like that. But I've also been thinking about just playing it on the fives. Just playing the fives. Like every time there's a pullback on the five, tighten up the stop. And like by that third pullback, it's probably over. Like my first inclination was to move up under this red 5 minute and then move up under this red 5 minute. And really, if I felt like the move was over, which I think this is about when the SPY started rolling, and I was thinking, okay, well, PayPal's strong. It seemed like it was holding up. But once you see the SPY start nosediving, it's like it's time to secure profits. And maybe you can get back in later, but it was definitely time to secure profits when I saw this happen. And I didn't do it. I didn't do it. What time was this? 10:10. Yep. So at 10:10, this candle broke below VWAP like that. So when this candle did that, this big candle broke below VWAP. Like this is definitely the sign that it was over. Lower low, bro, get out of everything. Just get out of everything. At 10:10, it was literally guaranteed it's over. What's EMPH at 10:10? That was this candle on EMPH. Just tighten up the stop, man. Could have put my stop right up under that candle and caught, you know, a little bit. Could have caught a little bit, or maybe that would have been break even, you know. Um, and then there was no reason to ever get back into anything because the SPY continued to downtrend all day. That's like the smart. I hear it in my head. I always override it, wanting to stay in a trade, wanting to see if it can go higher. Like just take it, man. Just take it. Tesla 10:10. Right there. I guess that's where I have my stop though. It was already over with Tesla. Tesla stopped break even too. What did I mess up on Tesla? Getting in under VWAP after this big red pullback and the SPY is way under VWAP. Like, bro, you was tripping. I was tripping getting back in under VWAP on this. I was thinking like, okay, it's back to the opening range. It's a good spot to bounce. It is a good spot to bounce. But you got to wait for that thing to break back over VWAP and start proving bullishness again. Taking it under VWAP is a total gamble. Baidu. Here's your 10:10 on Baidu. This is not, you do not go long after this. You do not go long after that. So just kind of like some rookie, amateur not being smart, like not doing the smart thing. The smart thing, doing the dangerous thing, the daring thing, I guess. That's whack though, man. You gotta preserve profits. But I mean, I don't know. It's a good experience. I definitely feel this is like probably the second or third day in a row I've really been hearing that voice in my head a little louder each day of when I need to take profits, when the trade is over. Especially when the spy is not running. You know, the strength isn't going to last that long. Um, so PayPal was, I think, just a 15-minute buy. Oh no, that was 5. Yeah, I was slightly late to PayPal, but I was like not so late. If I could have added on this 5-minute break here, I probably would have had enough shares to be ready to take profit or something up there. Cause that was a decent move. I just didn't get good size down here. Um, yeah. So what was that? 5-minute ORB. Didn't take profit when the market said it was time. Break even. Story of my life. Tesla. Great entry on Tesla. Made the most. Tesla had the most potential of the day. I think it went. This is the only one that actually went past 2R, which is why I did bring my stop to break even and stopped out break even on the first one. And what did I do? Got upset and wanted to get back in something because I left all that profit on the table and took a 5-minute indecision candle down here underneath VWAP, and it pulled back up to VWAP and threw the greatest short setup the greatest short setup ever. Like, bruh, if you'd have just been slightly cognizant, like this looked like this could have been a really nice 15 setup, but when it didn't work, this looked like a really good short. Like, bruh, if you bought this break right here down, oh my god, and just held it to the close, what a short. I gotta see that other side, man. I gotta think about that. Like once it goes below VWAP and it pulls back to VWAP, it's a very good chance that it's gonna bounce down, you know, a very good chance. And that's why it's better to wait for it to break over and then come down to VWAP and see if it'll bounce up. So just, this really could have been, if I wasn't aggressive taking profits, it really should have been -1R on ENPH. Because I was break even PayPal, break even Tesla, and no Baidu. So -1R. Maybe I get in Baidu, which is not a good trade. There was nothing to trade. With the SPY doing this, the day was over. The day was straight over. Just walk away -1R. But really, it should have been, I could have got 1R off of all of these bad boys. $10.06. It's 10.06. Yep. This is 10.06 right here. This is the first sign. And just look at all these narrow range candles up here. Like this was like, hey man, it's really struggling. Like this isn't good price action. Have my stop under here. I should have raised it straight up to there, man. Under one of these candles. So yeah. I could have taken some decent profit, at least down to here somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah, I no later, no lower than here. This should have been the profit taking. And that would have been 20 shares, 266.37 to 268.80. That's 20 shares going $2.40. It's 48 bucks. That's over 1R. So 1R on Tesla. Dang, this is 10-10 way up here. $60.74. I don't know what my average was. It was like, it was right underneath. I can't remember what my average was. I guess it'd be right in the middle of these. So it was like 60.20 or so. Yeah, because I had my stop at 60.29. Okay, yeah, there's my stop. That's break even. So yeah, man, it could have been up here somewhere. So just gotta stop fighting with the market. Just stop trying to get what I want to happen every day and play with the market. Play the way the market's playing. If the market is super strong, okay, you can let things run. If the market is rolling over, raise your freaking stops up and take your profit. That's all. Yeah, so shout out to my broker for dropping my max loss back down per my request down to 100 bucks, and I still was able to get that thing to 130. But better trading today for sure. I think the great losses in the last 2 days, now 3 days, has humbled me quite a bit, and necessary. So try again tomorrow. Come back tomorrow and same mindset, 3 trades. Don't take the fourth until you either break even on one, um, or take profit on one. You know, and just play with the market, man. If the market's looking strong, find something long. If the market looking weak, I mean, you got to find something that's super strong. But if the market, I mean, if the market's sideways and you find something super strong, that's cool. But if it's weak, you got to chill, man. Nothing can fight this. So, yeah, that's all. Couple stupid trades on Tesla, stupid trade on Baidu, but and in EMPH. I take a lot of stupid trades, man. I still make a lot of mistakes. I'm realizing that a lot. Um, it's bad. Probably need to go back down to $10. Figure that part out. But anyway, that's all I got. I'm trying. A lot of the comments, man. I've man, shout out to you guys. Really, some comments are really great, really supportive, really insightful. You guys have really helped me out in a big way. But some of the other comments, it's like either you guys are so far past the struggle stage, or you haven't really gotten into it yet. You're still on beginner's luck, or you just haven't gotten past the actual struggle stage. Because it's like outside of the market, everything's clear. Like at the end of the day, when I come back and look at my trades, I see clearly what I did wrong. But it's just different in the moment. It's different in the moment. Like in the moment, it's not, you don't see all of this structure at one time. You see one candle at a time, and that thing is dancing around up and down, up and down. Your time in sales is flying. Time in sales is flying. The level two's flying. And this thing's going up and down. And you only get to see one candle at a time. And then that thing's going up and down. And it's just like, it's just happening one at a time. So hindsight, it's like, yeah, okay. But in the moment, and you have a moment to make a decision, it's difficult, man. It takes like a while to develop good habits where in the moment reflexively you do the right thing, not the emotional thing but the right thing. That's what's hard to do. So I'm trying, you guys. I'm not a total idiot. I'm just trying to find myself and dial in on that zone, you know, that mindset that'll keep me doing the right things consistently, you know. But anyway, appreciate you guys a whole bunch. Hit that like button, subscribe for me, and tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully you can end the week on a positive note. That would definitely help out my weekend. I hate going into the weekend on a losing week, man. It sucks. So all you do is just all weekend, you just kind of thinking about how poorly you did, what the next week is gonna look like. So here we go. Anyway, that's all I got, y'all. Take it easy. Peace.